is a Ubass. It's not really a parlor guitar. It's smaller than a parlor guitar. It's a what they would call a half-size guitar, maybe, but it's within a regular type of Ubass scale. It's a 22-inch scale. Originally, this thing was even shorter. I think it was like a 20-inch scale, maybe a 21-inch scale, but I put it needed a new fretboard. Everything it came apart. It was a mess. There's, it's got some splits everywhere. They've all been fixed. They're stabilized. I had to top off. I had to replace and re-glue a bunch of the supports inside. The fretboard had to change because the original was trashed. Hello, Monty. How you doing? And so now it's a 22-inch scale. And it works really nice. It sounds great. It's it's small, like a Ubass normally is, but it's not tiny. The neck is a really deep, hard V. Feels big, I mean, it was oversized to begin with, but I mean, it's fine. And of course, I got your standard Ubass ukulele setup with your tuner and your controls up here. Your jack is down here, and Monty's helping out. And there's two little CR batteries that go in here. You pull the plug, and it all shuts off. So remember when you're done with these things to pull the plug out, or else the battery will wear down. Also, when the tuner's on, there's no noise, right? And they have a lot of power, these things. You can really crank it. So, you got your standard Ubass type tuners, some nice IKEA rubber strings on there, polycarbonate nut, and it's about 1 5/8. It's a little more narrow than a normal guitar. The little brackets here hold the bridge down so it's all seated properly, so you got nice even control over the whole thing. And like I said, I had to re-glue it. I had to rework the necks. There's a little bit of fresh paint up here. When it first came, it was just a straight head, just like straight shovel head. I had to add these little winglets on the outside because there was no room for the tuners if I didn't have those little things. So there's a little wedge, and that's why you can see the difference in the paint color. So there's a modification there. New fretboard, new frets, 12-inch radius. Really beat up. Somebody played the bejesus out of it and left it for dead. I got it. I don't know who made this one. It could be United Guitar. It could. I don't think it's Harmony. There's no markings inside, so if it was Richter, that would say Richter. If it was Harmony, they would have some markings. If it was United Guitar, they'd have some markings. It doesn't look like a United Guitar shape. So I don't know who made it. It's definitely American made. There are plenty of Plainsmans made that are typically of the parlor guitar, the 3/4 size guitar, and several companies made the same stencil. I don't know how that worked. They traded it around or something, but they're all the same. This one, because it's a small guitar, it's smaller than normal, but they're all the same, and I think that's one of the best looking cowboy guitars there is. It's sweet. It's Plainsman Ubass conversion. Lovely.